Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started.
Former WWE manager Teddy Long recently spoke about Rhea Ripley being swarmed by fans. The incident happened this past week while the star was in Paris. The Eradicator found herself stuck in a scary fan encounter ahead of the Clash in Paris PLE. Mommy was making her way to her Uber when a group of fans mobbed her, trying to take selfies with the star. Videos of the incident surfaced online, showing Rhea completely encircled by the fans. The WWE star was visibly upset and responded with a social media post, urging fans to reconsider their treatment of wrestlers in the public sphere. On a recent episode of The Wrestling Time Machine with host Mac Davis, Teddy Long noted that fans would always try to get a moment with their favorite star. He pointed out that Mommy was one of the biggest stars in WWE, getting regular TV time and a spot at the top of the roster. He felt Rhea Ripley needed to hire her own security to avoid such situations in the future. "I agree, but nobody's gonna do that. The only thing that's gonna help you there is you're gonna have to hire your own security." Teddy continued, "Like I said, in the position that she's in right now, she's hot on TV and everything. And if that's the problem, then she needs to hire her own security." As Rhea Ripley has grown her star power within WWE, her fan base has also grown, resulting in such incidents. Her unique look, charisma, and in-ring ability make her one of the most likable characters in the company. It will be interesting to see if the 28-year-old star takes some steps to prevent such incidents in the future. Professional wrestling has always been a world where passion, performance, and danger intertwine. The squared circle demands intensity from its athletes, and that intensity often bleeds into the audience. Fans become deeply invested in the lives of their favorite WWE superstars, sometimes blurring the line between admiration and obsession. For Rhea Ripley, one of the biggest stars in WWE today, that dangerous reality came crashing into her world after a recent fan incident that raised concerns about her safety and the boundaries between performers and audiences. A WWE veteran, speaking openly about the matter, believes that Ripley must take bold and decisive steps for her own security moving forward. The incident has sparked important discussions about how much access fans should have to wrestlers, what measures WWE must enforce to protect its talent, and how Ripley herself can strike a balance between engaging her loyal fanbase and safeguarding her personal space. The rise of Rhea Ripley and her massive popularity. Rhea Ripley has quickly transformed from a promising talent in NXT to one of the most dominant forces in WWE's women's division. With her unique look, powerhouse wrestling style, and commanding presence, she has established herself as one of the company's top attractions. Her role in the Judgment Day faction further boosted her profile, putting her front and center in both women's and men's storylines. However, with popularity comes heightened visibility. Ripley is not only a beloved performer but also a cultural icon for many fans who admire her unapologetic confidence, bold aesthetic, and rebellious personality. Unfortunately, some individuals cross the line between respect and intrusion, treating her not as a performer but as someone whose personal life and physical space they feel entitled to invade. The scary fan incident. Reports surfaced recently that Ripley had a frightening encounter with an overly aggressive fan. While details remain guarded for her safety, accounts suggest that the fan breached acceptable boundaries, leaving Ripley shaken and concerned for her security. Such incidents are not new in the wrestling world. Several WWE stars in the past, from Stone Cold Steve Austin to Seth Rollins, have experienced fans jumping barricades or attempting to physically interact during live shows. What makes Ripley's case more troubling is that it reportedly did not occur during a performance but rather in a situation where she should have felt safe and off-duty. That distinction highlights a pressing issue. WWE superstars are public figures, but they are also human beings entitled to personal boundaries and safety in and out of the arena. WWE veteran speaks out. A respected WWE veteran weighed in on the situation, urging Ripley to take her security more seriously than ever before. According to the veteran, while WWE provides a degree of protection at live events, it often falls on the individual superstar to manage their safety outside the ring. Rhea Ripley is one of the most recognizable names in the company right now, the veteran said. That makes her a bigger target, whether it's from overzealous fans or people who just want attention. She's got to take bold steps to protect herself, because you can't assume everyone has good intentions. The veteran emphasized that security is not about paranoia but about preparedness. In the entertainment industry, boundaries need to be enforced firmly, and stars like Ripley should never feel guilty about prioritizing their safety. Suggested bold steps for Ripley's security. So, what measures could Ripley take in light of this incident? Here are some of the bold steps that veterans and analysts believe could help ensure her safety. Enhanced personal security. Hiring personal security for high-profile appearances outside of WWE events could give Ripley peace of mind. Many top stars in sports and entertainment employ professional security to create a safe perimeter, especially in public spaces like airports, hotels, or autograph signings. Stronger boundaries with fans. Ripley is known for her charisma and fan engagement, but the incident may require her to be firmer in setting limits. This could include avoiding selfies in unmonitored environments, declining to share specific location details, or only participating in organized meet-and-greet events. WWE's role in expanding protection. While superstars are independent contractors, WWE has a vested interest in their safety. The veteran suggested that WWE could invest more in providing transport security, arena protection, and public awareness campaigns that remind fans of the importance of respecting performers' personal space. Legal action and deterrence. If a fan's behavior crosses into harassment or endangerment, legal measures must be taken. Pursuing restraining orders or pressing charges sends a clear message that such actions will not be tolerated. Mental health support. A scary encounter doesn't just pose physical risks, it can also cause emotional distress. Ripley, like any person in her position, may need support to process the experience and ensure it does not affect her confidence or peace of mind moving forward. The bigger conversation, fans and boundaries. This incident involving Ripley has reignited a larger debate within wrestling culture. Where should the line be drawn between fandom and intrusion? Fans often feel deeply connected to wrestlers, given the intimate storytelling and emotional investment that comes with WWE programming. But admiration must never turn into entitlement. WWE veterans have repeatedly warned fans against attempting to blur reality with fiction. The characters seen on television may feel like extensions of the performers, but they are still carefully constructed personas. Outside the ring, these individuals are private citizens with lives that deserve respect. The history of fan incidents in wrestling. Looking back, wrestling has unfortunately had a long history of similar scares. From fans rushing into the ring during the Attitude Era to Seth Rollins being tackled by an intruder on Raw in 2021, these moments are not only dangerous but also disruptive to the industry. Each time, the conversation resurfaces about whether enough is being done to protect performers. Rhea Ripley's case feels particularly urgent because of her current standing in WWE. She is one of the most visible stars in the company, often traveling internationally and participating in mainstream media appearances. This raises her exposure and, by extension, the potential risks. Rhea Ripley's strength and response. If there's one thing fans know about Ripley, it's that she thrives on strength, both physical and emotional. She has built her career on breaking barriers, standing up to challenges, and proving that she belongs at the very top of the industry. While this incident may have shaken her, many believe it will also empower her to take stronger steps moving forward. Ripley herself has previously spoken about the pressures of fame, admitting that while she loves her fans, she also values her private life. This incident may push her to make firmer boundaries clear, not out of selfishness, but out of necessity. Conclusion: protecting WWE's brightest star. The WWE veteran's message is clear: Rhea Ripley must prioritize her safety above all else. Being one of the faces of WWE comes with immense responsibility but also immense risk. Bold steps, whether in the form of personal security, stronger boundaries, or organizational support, are not signs of weakness but of wisdom. Ripley represents the future of WWE, and her health, safety, and peace of mind are essential not just for her career but for the industry as a whole. The scary fan incident is a reminder to everyone, fans, performers, and the company, that respect and boundaries must never be compromised. As one of WWE's brightest stars, Rhea Ripley deserves admiration for her performances, not invasion of her privacy. If bold steps are needed to ensure her security, then both she and WWE must take them without hesitation.